The world as we know it, of course, is changing at a very, very rapid pace, and technology is a driving force behind this change. As such, girls need to learn about and embrace technology. Particularly in the digital age, Macklemore Solutions seek to empower girls by providing them with digital literacy skills and technology training. Empower Her Digital Summit is dedicated to empowering girls and young women with the skills and knowledge necessary to succeed in a technology-driven world. We aim at providing this platform to girls in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. And of course, to have this conversation with us this morning is Micah Elechi. Hi, Micah. Good morning.
Hi, Uchi. Nice meeting you. Yes.
All right, girls in tech.
Okay.
We hear tech bros, but we rarely ever hear tech sis, something like that. So tell us about your initiative.
Okay, so we are trying to bring more of women, not just girls, because when you say girls, people look, there's an age limit. So we're trying to bring women to the technological world. The purpose of this is to tackle unemployment. We see that there's a lot of unemployed youth or people in the country, and even if there's 47% of women in the workforce today, we can just have few percent of them in the tech world, and we see this as something that is limiting them in the workforce, because the world is driving in a rapid phase where no matter the education you have, the background, you have to have tech skills to be able to flow with this trend.
All right. Quite a laudable idea, I must say. But then, if you look at the industry, tech, you find out that it's more of a male-dominated industry than the women, and maybe because of its serious nature. Because it's not for creative individuals, it's for people who are very much, serious-minded. And when you're trying to make such kind of industry very appealing and attractive to the women folks, what are those measures you put in place? Because obviously, when you tell a lady that this is tech and I want you to get used to it, practice it, and also make the best out of it, it makes it look like something very serious to her. So how do you lure them? How do you make it more enticing? How do you make it more appealing to them?
Okay, so first of all, look at their limitations. What is stopping them from coming into the tech world? There's a foundation for that. I think it starts from our parents. Parents used to take the girls to maybe learn something like trading, bakery, but send the boys to a computer center to learn maybe coding or so other things. So these already start creating the ideas like computers are for guys while growing up. Also, industries paying male higher than female in the tech organizations. This is also limiting females, feeling that, okay, this is a man-dominated area. Another thing is there is no female role model that can, apart from, I love this person, Angelica Rose. She's from the United States. She's creating platforms for women to learn tech skills. And I also feel like if there are financial aids, because sometimes when somebody doesn't have the passion for something, but there's a provision, it might drive for the passion. So the limitation is simply because of most ladies don't have the role models they can look up. We are all proud of Hida Bassi today for what she just accomplished, and you can see so many people are trying to do that, cooking and counting hours. Yeah, if there are people like that, more females who are venturing to tech, making the world to know, there's a lot of Nigerian young men who are doing so great in the tech world. When you go to Fiverr, you go to Upwork, people who are doing very great in the tech world are mostly Nigerians. I have been opportune to live or travel all over the world. There is nobody that I feel intimidated than Nigerians. Nigerians, when you be with the Nigerian, you know, these are smart people. Even everybody over the world knows that we are smart people. So when we bring more of our females into the tech world, we are tackling the unemployment. I'm borrowing the lead from John Kennedy, who says we should stop thinking about what America will do for you, but what you should do for the country. So I think if youth are bringing opportunities for their fellow youth in these tech skills, we can reduce the unemployment rate. So to go straight to your question, you said women normally feel like tech is for guys. So how we can lure them in, the strategy is, what we are trying to do is to give them grants to learn the skills for free. And when we try for a year and see how many of them come out successfully and get jobs, not just giving them the skills to learn for free, but also providing them platforms, marketing their skills and letting the world know what they can do so they can get jobs from what they have done. And then you can see that most other ladies will now start coming to join the tech world.
Okay, when you talk about grants, there are two different kinds of grants. There are grants that comes with interest rate. There are grants that never get paid back.
Okay.
So what kind of grants and how much in terms of value are we looking at?
Okay, so Macklemore Academy offers tech skills, and there's a price fees for each skills. So we are actually reducing the money for our females participants. Now, Academy has been running for 2 years now, and I come to notice that male are more interested. So we are creating awareness for women, and we know that most of them are not coming because of finance. They don't have the money to pay for it. So we are giving them financial aids. There is no interest rate,
Okay.
but it is making them pay less or pay nothing, depending on what they are qualified for.
So for someone who is listening to you now and needs to get into this, needs to jump into this, what's the financial grant in terms of value?
Okay, so it depends on the course, but on the skill course, we offer a lot of things. We offer cybersecurity, web design, mobile app development, graphic designs. So all of them have different prices. So the financial aid we are giving, based on the course, we might take off 50%, we might take off 60%. We normally have interviews with people who seek grants, and we try to know their financial statement, what they have, what they can afford. And I go back to my team, then we know what grant we can give to them.
All right, this summit is supposed to happen in Port Harcourt. Is that the only place where it's going to be happening? Like, is it a one-off thing, or are you moving around with it?
Okay, so a journey of 1,000 miles start with a step. We did a summit already in Port Harcourt, April. We have women in tech. We have 2 of our guest speakers coming from the United States, which we want the ladies there in Port Harcourt to see them as their role models. We are launching another tech summit in Bayelsa, Niger Delta University. We are also partnering with the student government there. So we are moving from the South-South region, and we plan to make this global, but like I said, we're starting from the South-South region.
Why do you choose South-South?
Okay, we choose South-South because we are located there first, and then it's easily accessible to partners, because after our training, we write to different tech companies, give them our students, and try to see if they can take them. Yeah.
Do you have anything, do you have anything much later on for people in the Southwest, Lagos precisely?
Yes, we do. We plan to come to Lagos. I've personally written to companies in Lagos too as well, waiting for their feedback.
Response.
Yeah, waiting for their response, because we have to have partners before we're able to launch a program here in Lagos. But our program mostly is just to create awareness, bring the girls, tell them, because most people be like, okay, now I'm a mom, I don't have the time to do coding, but there are courses for mom, like product design, data analysis. You can do that as a mom, sales, marketing. So we know how to relate to people, and everybody needs to learn tech. There's somebody I know, a first-class student, that was sacked from her job because she doesn't know how to use the computer very well. So her educational background at that time is useless.